Hi guys, if you ever wanted to make some flickering candle effects for like lanterns and in the bays of windows for dioramas and things like that, you'll find this very useful. First of all, what you're going to need is these berry lights. I think they're called berry lights, or cake lights. Some places call them. You can get 100 of these a pack, really cheap on eBay and AliExpress and places like that. It's just a simple plastic cased orb with an LED at the top, and there's a little plastic tab at the bottom. So when you pull it out, it makes the connection, and the LED lights up. So if you put that back in, it goes off again. And what I wanted to do was get some flickering lights for my LED lanterns. Here's one in here already. When you pull it out, you can see it's starting to die already. And then I looked on eBay to see if I could find any of them, and you can't get them. They're just simply not made. So what you have to do is you have to customize your own. So here is the normal basic LED light. This is, I think, the white light version, and it lights up. But then you have to go on eBay separately and you have to buy your own flickering LEDs like this. This is the 5mm and this is the 3mm. And I found the 3mm to be a little bit small, but it still works. But I tend to find the 5mm is a bit more effective. So if you can, grab that. First off, what you need to do is you need to get rid of this LED here. So we're going to split this apart. It comes open at the top like that. And we can see that inside there is an LED, and it runs down either side of those two batteries, plus and minus. And then there are the two batteries, and there should be a spring in there, and that's designed just to push the batteries into the housing and keep them in there snug. There's no soldering, there's no gluing, there's nothing. What we're going to do is we're going to pull that LED light out, and you can see it has now been removed. And it's just an LED light with two different bend prongs either side. Now that you've removed the LED, you can see that there are two batteries in there with a spring, and they're just loose in there, they're just housed snugly in the bottom, and you can pull out this tab if you really want, but there's no LED on there, so it's not going to light up. So let's push that back in for the moment. And now what you want to do is you want to get the same shape on this LED here, on the 5mm one that you just bought. Very simply, this is just going to be a case of bending the prongs. And what we have to do is we have to come in here and see that we need to bend this prong all the way out to the side, like so. Come on, like that. We want to do the same with the other side. There we go. They're both bent out to the side now. And then what we want to do is we want to go 3mm along this part here and make another bend. Now I'm trying to show this, but it's hard to pull up on the camera. So you want to go 3mm along, and you want to bend that again. Like that. And you're going to do the same on this side as well. There we go. Both bent. And then you want to go down and you want to get 6mm in length along here and cut it. You can do that by eye if you really want. You can have a look at this, gauge it just from there, and that's what these are for. Very simply, cut. Voila. Oh, that might be a bit too short. We shall see. Cut. And there it is. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, there might be a bit of bending and reshaping to do it, but you can easily just squeeze that in and you'll get better with it in time. Push that in. We can see the connection is made and it flickers. If it doesn't come on straight away once you push it in, swap it around the other way, because sometimes you could accidentally use the plus and the minus in the wrong way. If the tab is out and it doesn't light up, then what you want to do is take it, swap it around the other side and see if that does it. Okay, voila, that seems to work, but now we have to see if it will actually fit with the lid on top. and that can be a bit of a pain in the butt. There's 2 prongs on either side of this casing here, and there's 2 sort of slots for which they fit into. See if we can get this correctly on. Pushing it together. Yeah, it works. And then we can test to see if it actually stays together and the connection can be severed with this tab. Yep, that works fine. See if this works with the lantern. There we go, nice and simple. Let's try that with the light off. Yep, it flickers, it works. Unfortunately, it's daylight outside, so this is as dark as the room gets in sunlight. But yeah, works perfectly. Take it out, put the tab back in, slide it back in place. Done. However, if you were to choose, say, the 3mm version, we can test and see if that actually worked as well. And here's the difference between the two. Obviously, the LED in this one is really big and it can be difficult to fit into the housing. Bit of moving around will work. And this is a 3mm, and it's a bit too small for the berry housing there, but it can still work. Voila. And they both light up and flicker. Okay, let's test it. This is the 3mm inside. Yeah, it flickers really nicely as well. Cool. And just storing the berry LEDs in a small plastic bag. I got 100 of them all in one bag. So what I did was I took 5 out and I put them all into individual bags like this. So 5 per bag. And the reason I did that is because what if the batteries leaked? I know it's rare, it doesn't happen very often. I know no one's ever seen that happen before, eh? But yeah, if the batteries leaked, they just leak all over the other lights. However, if you put them into small bags of 5 each, the worst damage they can do is damage 5 of them, and you still got plenty left for your mods and whatnot. Okay guys, that was just a simple tutorial on how to turn a normal berry LED into a flickering candle LED. Simple, fast, effective, and it works for all of your accessories and your dioramas. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. If you could do me a favour now, if you can get the F out of my cave, I'm going to do as many of these as I can in as little time as I can. Woohoo!